I'm Chris McDonald and my studio number is 34. I've been at PSAS for probably about 10 years. My wife and I, Claire Bradshaw and I, we design and screen print a range of products, and they're mostly printed on fabric, some on plywood. But the things we do are linen tea towels, men's t-shirts. Most of the images that we work on are local images of either the built environment or the natural environment. We started out probably about 10 years ago, a bit longer. We used to take the kids to Rottnest a lot, and we could never ever find any good souvenirs of Rottnest, so we decided to do our own. Screen printing is something that I started when I was 15. I did a 5-year apprenticeship and worked in it for a few more years after that, and then moved away, and then about 10, 15 years ago came back to it, and I've always loved it. In terms of what people want, like as I said, our stuff resonates with people, and so it's things that are about celebrating Western Australia in this case, or Fremantle in particular. So the built environment of Fremantle is beautiful, and people love to actually see it and celebrate it. And similarly with things from the natural environment, whether it's native plants and birds, particular iconic locations around Western Australia. Those are the kinds of things that people want to see and celebrate, and also share with other people. We find that a lot of our stuff gets taken overseas as gifts or posted overseas. Sometimes having, it's a functional item like a tea towel, so it gives them permission to buy it because it's sensible. But then they get it home and they think, oh, I think I want to frame that. And so, there's a number. And actually, after a couple of years, we were selling at the Fremantle Arts Centre Bazaar, which is the Christmas market there, and we actually met someone who was using them as tea towels. Almost everybody else frames them or pins them up to the wall. One of the things that I find beneficial about working at PSAS, the building has a very long history, so it's great to be actually part of something that has a continuous history, like a line of sight from when it was first built and through its various incarnations and uses over time, but that it's still a place where people make things. So I enjoy the fact that there are other artists in the building. There's no other printmakers as such, but I interact with painters, and I enjoy looking at their work and so forth.